I have had absolutely no clue how to record this video that I'm about to share with you now. My latest CT scan, which was about 3 weeks ago, came back and it showed some thickening of my peritoneum near my pelvis. It did not come back clear. There were 4 millimeters of thickening that was spotted on the CT scan. And I met with my oncologist, oncological surgeon, the same one who had declared me, as of then, no evidence of disease 3.5 months ago. And we talked about what that could mean. So I just got some bad news. And on the CT scan, they found a thickening of my peritoneal wall by my pelvis, which means that this could be a sign of progression to some form of stage 4, which I was told by my oncologist. There's a wide range of what that means compared to what 1, 2, or 3 means. She's encouraged by the CT not showing anything in my liver, my kidneys, or my lungs. That's good. And with the reality that my specific type of cancer, or any cancer that involves the peritoneum or this area, your abdomen, they're hard to pick up on scans. So while all the other blood tests were good, this is bad news. I was literally just getting used to the idea of maybe living a long time, and now I'm trying to readjust expectations, say a few prayers, all those things. I'm mostly just stressed about talking to my wife about this. I really truly thought we were just going to get good news. It'd only been 3 months since my last check. I'm on a bummer, and I'll do my best to control what I can, be a little more mindful of my protocol. I kind of thought I was in the clear. A couple days prior, I had gotten blood work where my CA 19.9 came back great. My CA 125 came back great, all normal. But my CEA, which is a non-specific cancer marker, it had creeped up from 6.8 to 7.2. And since having my hemicolectomy back in December, it's continued to creep up from like 4.8 to 6.2 maybe to 6.6 to 6.8 to 7.2. And while just about everything else has been really good, and including my last CT scans 3.5 months ago, this most recent one was not good, and it shocked me. And it's been a really hard, confusing 3.5 weeks, and I didn't want to jump on here and talk about it too soon. I think something I've done in the past, for better or worse, is come to you guys with the raw experiences I'm having before my wife, before my family, before my closest friends, and I'm trying to navigate that more delicately going forward. Not because I don't want to be vulnerable with you guys, but because I think I'm more sensitive to how my situation impacts my wife and my brothers and sisters and my parents and my friends more now than I was before, and it does seem more serious now. And I just want to, whatever this is and however this goes, I want to do it the right way. So let's speak practically, because a lot's happened since I last saw you, and I've been dreading this video because I think I was experiencing some thoughts of embarrassment, and that's okay. But I want to bring you up to speed, so let me see if I can do this in a timely way. Per the thickening 4 millimeters of my peritoneum, we're going to be doing, or because of that, we're going to be doing a laparoscopic surgery on November 10th, where they will go into my abdomen. I think they're going to take a look around my stomach and my tissues and my organs, but not in some sort of hyper-vigilant way, just in a whatever way they can accomplish laparoscopically, which means they're not going to split me wide open at this time. They're just going to poke a hole and get in there. And then they're going to take a biopsy of my peritoneum that's thickening, where they believe I have reoccurrence. Dr. Sood said that she can't confirm that I have reoccurrence. It is possible that the thickening of my peritoneum is something else, like scar tissue or an infection or something like that. But she doesn't think that is likely. She thinks I likely have reoccurrence. And if it is confirmed, then I am now stage 4 and not stage 3. And I think my appendiceal cancer migrates into a PMP, like a peritoneal cancer with appendiceal origins, but I'll probably not get into the weeds today about that. And a lot's been happening in the background since, as far as preparing and what we'll need to do. One of the big questions that I've been attempting to... Oh, I have to take this call. So that was one of the contacts for Dr. Lowy at UCSD San Diego. I'm getting some second opinions on what I'm going to share with you now. So Dr. Sood, my surgical oncologist, brought up potential things to consider that will be coming up depending on the biopsy. But if the biopsy is what they think it is, and if my appendiceal cancer has spread into my peritoneum, which is essentially just has gone into my abdominal cavity, then systemic chemotherapy is on the line. And a surgery known as the HIPEC surgery is, well, I don't know if on the line is the right expression, but is maybe in order. And if you followed my journey, you know that standard of care systemic chemo has made me wildly nervous since the beginning. And it still makes me wildly nervous. But I think I'm going to have no other course of action. I mean, we always have choices, but Dr. Sood believes that I still have microscopic cancer. I still have, I guess you would say, systemic cancer. And my cancer consultant believes the same. And it's hard to deny that that's what's going on. Appendiceal cancers, they want to break into the peritoneum. And I think that's what's happened. The HIPEC surgery is a big surgery where they open you up from just below your sternum to a fair bit below your belly button. They scrape out and cut out as much of your cancer that they can. They'll remove organs that can be removed, need to be removed, that aren't necessary for life, let's say, like the gallbladder, for example, maybe your spleen, if I'm not mistaken. And then they pour liquid chemotherapy into your abdominal cavity, and you essentially take a hot bath in chemo for a couple hours, and then they pull it out, stitch you up, and you try to recover and go from there. It's a major, major invasive surgery, and some brave souls have gone before me. A lot of them have helped me understand what to expect and what it might be like, and I'm trying to wrap my head around it. Paul in Perth has a very similar cancer to mine. I think his is a singlet cell appendiceal cancer. Mine's a goblet cell, but he did the HIPEC, and he's been a great resource and source of comfort. I'm processing a lot. And I'm trying to decide how much I want to talk about here, if I'm honest. It suddenly feels a lot more real than it did before, and it did feel real to me, particularly early in my stage 3 appendiceal cancer diagnosis and journey. I ran to you guys like a child to his blanket. I wanted your help, and I wanted to share, and I didn't want to think I was alone. All the reasons I've always run to YouTube, and I still don't. And I may very well start posting a lot more content. I'm trying to do it in a morally sound way. I'm trying to do it in a way that I'm proud of and I'm content with. I don't think I'm ready to talk about it in this video, but naturally, if I have progressed to stage 4, which the doctor thinks I have, which I think I have too, then passing away has come up a lot in my little brain. Regret and thoughts of regret about what I could have done different, how I've handled my treatment since diagnosis, a lot of woulda, shoulda, couldas about the past prior have really come up, and they've been painful. Thoughts about my wife have been coming up in ways that they never have before. I really thought I was going to be okay. And to be clear, nothing is written, I understand. But like, I really thought we did it. When I got the NED and when my last CT scan was all clear after 6 months without having one, and we did the IPT chemo, and I've done a lot of treatments. Even though I didn't nail my protocol, and I really didn't, and I've been working through some thoughts and regrets about my diet, just about not trying harder. I don't know, it's just probably natural stuff for someone in my position. I really thought this was over, and I really wanted it to be. And I signed back up for school and got accepted into Oregon State University. And I was thinking about my future again. And I kind of thought about maybe not posting much on YouTube anymore. Maybe making it very much a background part of my life. Not that I'm not so thankful for you guys, but anyway. That's my update. And I will keep you guys updated as much as I think I can. And I do appreciate all the support you guys have given me. And there's a million other things to share, but I think that's good for today. So I am way open to prayer, and stories of hope for stage 4 cancer patients bring me so much comfort. I'm restudying and rereading this book.